Are headed live. Here we go.
And Daniel, you're going live to your fan page. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to go fan page into the six-figure group. Obviously, you guys can share it wherever you guys want from there.
Awesome. We will do that. There it is. Okay.
Boom. Boom. Where's my thing? There we go. All right, cool. Just had to pull up my agenda.
Yeah, why not?
Making sure I'm live here and we're live there. Cool. We're going to share that out. Oops. It's going to go to a group. 6-figure. Boom. Good. Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. All right. So we're live here in the group. We're live on Facebook. I can see that. So that's cool. And yeah, looks like we're good. Looks like we good. Cool. I got too many things open right now, man. Too many things open. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Today is officially Sunday, the 30th of December. We got a day and a half left in the year of 2018, which for some of us has been a really great year. For most of us has been a pretty good year. And we're hoping for you, if you're watching this right now, that 2019 is going to be your best year. I know it's going to be a really, really awesome year for many of us. And we're really, really excited with a lot of us have made kind of changes in our business, changes in our life, and kind of rearrange what direction we're headed. And we're really excited about that and happy to have you guys here. Happy to have you guys watching. For those that are watching this for the very first time that have no idea what's going on, no idea who we are, that's totally cool because these webinars often get shared out in many different directions, which is cool. So my name is Daniel Kump from Derry, New Hampshire, and I got Adam and Ashley Reeker here from Omaha, Nebraska. And tonight we are going to do a live team training. So we're going to kind of open our doors up to you guys so you can kind of see behind the curtain what we're doing here. We're just going to be doing a team training tonight, talking about things like traffic, getting your business moving, 2019, where we're going. We're going to give you guys a really quick overview of the system that we are using to generate income online and help lots and lots and lots of people just like you if you're watching this. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to my brother from another mother, my sister from another mister, way over there in Omaha. So guys, why don't you take it away and just kind of share everybody why you guys excited and maybe a little bit about what we're doing with MyEcon and Income Shift Pro.
Definitely. Very good. Thanks, Daniel. We appreciate it. And hi, everyone. Welcome if this is your first time kind of checking this out, or maybe you're watching the replay. We just want to welcome you. Honestly, so we're approaching 2019. Like 2019 happens.
This is like that week where no one knows what day it is, or like you don't really have a lot of responsibilities. So, but what we've been focused on is actually helping people launch a business.
It's been a lot of fun. And, almost 12 months ago, we were brand new to the online world. And I know many of you sitting out there today, I know we have people who are experienced marketers. You have been there, done that, you know the ins and outs, and you're just looking for a new opportunity. Or maybe this is your first time ever looking at an online business. Maybe you come from offline network marketing like we did, like Daniel did, and you just want to come online and learn how to build a business on automation. And I just want you to know, just buckle in. We've got some exciting stuff to share with you. And last month, when Daniel and another one of our good friends, Bill Marler, who is a 7-figure earner and one of the fastest 6-figure earners in the company that we're going to talk to you about.
He's the fastest.
Right? Came to us to tell us about this company. We were like, wow. And you guys, if you're a smart online marketer, you keep your options open. We're definitely not shiny object people.
No.
We make smart decisions for our business, but when we broke down the math, and then we took a look at the actual products themselves, we're like, you have to be kidding me. Like, everybody needs this. And so I'll let Adam kind of speak to what exactly, the products and services that we're a part of and that we get to not only take advantage of ourselves, but get to share with other people.
Well, absolutely. And here's what I'll do, because we're going to do a training tonight for people that are kind of already plugged in. We'll keep it kind of high level cliff notes. But if you are checking this out for the first time and you have a background or if you've heard of the industry, Ashley said something, and she said a term. She said automation. Okay. The entire reason we wanted to bring our business online was for that word called automation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know about you guys out there, but we are very busy. We wear a lot of hats during the day and throughout the week. And, but with all of those hats, we wanted to be able to produce more income. And so we wanted to be able to, you know, put money away and raise our children, do what we wanted to do throughout our life. But with, you know, our streams of income and all the different things we had going on in our lives, it made it really hard to create another stream of income, you know, that could cater to the goals and the dreams and things we have. So we learned about something called automation, and we started learning about it, you know, about a year ago. And then we met Daniel Kump. By chance, I watched one of his YouTube videos, reached out to him. I didn't think he would reply, but he did. And like 2 days later, we were on a webinar just like we are with you guys right now. Okay. And so we've been
Valentine's Day, nonetheless.
It was Valentine's Day. Yeah.
It was.
And so it was, last February. And so we had a really awesome year. We learned a ton, got to know each other really well, he and his wife, Katie, and his son. And what we decided to do was take our business from where it was and take it to a higher level. And in doing that, we decided to partner with a company called MyEcon. And we had obviously been in a lot of different companies and had a lot of different projects going on, spinning a lot of different wheels. Okay, that's what I would say. Kind of burn the candle at every end possible. And, you know, what we saw was in MyEcon, it was something that we could build long-term and help people win. And the products that they offered were allowing people to literally have the tools to get a 750 credit score. And so it was something, you know, everybody knows the mess that America's in, and how messy sometimes people's, you know, bank accounts look or their credit score looks.
They say, I read a statistic the other day, they say that 50% of Americans don't have an extra $500. So like, if my car were to break down and I would be one of those 50% of Americans, like I'd have to take out a loan to get my car fixed or put it on a credit card. That's scary.
Yeah, the credit card. That's kind of a whole problem with people's credit. Okay?
Exactly.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Anyways, we found a company and we were able to align with the top earner so that we could get plugged in with the best right out of the gate. Not for us, but for the team of people that we wanted to bring on. Okay. And so we saw tools that help people increase their credit score. We saw tools that help people bring more money home from your paycheck, from your current job. Okay. Now, if that sounds crazy, it's not. Okay. We saw an opportunity for everyday traditional business owners, whether it be online or offline, to plug into a system to help them track their spending, okay, and their budget. So real things that every person around America could tap into and get benefit from, all the while having one of the best pay plans, if not the best that I've ever seen in this industry. And we're seeing people that are hitting their best month online in less than a month with this company, and it took them over a year or two to do it in another opportunity or whatever other opportunities they were doing. And it was a solid company that had been around for going on 13, 14 years now that was traditionally built offline. And then, you know what happens when really smart people get a hold of an opportunity? They take it from right here to way up here and they do it quick, okay? And so we found an awesome platform to tap into to where you can market this company online, going back to that thing called automation. See, I don't have to hassle friends or family, or even though I have the best product, you can have the best product out there. Your friends and family don't want to hear about it. The guy at the gas station doesn't necessarily want to hear about it. Well, what if people came to you and you didn't have to go to them? See, now your business grows while you sleep. And that's what happens to us every single night. Or we wake up, we check in the morning, and our business has grown. And once you set it up and learn how to do that, the same thing can happen for you. Now, how cool is that?
Exactly. And so what we're excited about is, for the most brand new person, if you were like us a year ago and didn't even know like what things like an autoresponder or a capture page were, here's what I love about this.
You're speaking Swahili.
I know. A bunch of online marketers got a hold and they saw the value in MyEcon, and they didn't want to go, you know, market belly to belly. They're like, let's leverage this thing. Let's automate this thing. And, you know, we still have contact. People will tell you, like, we coach people personally on our team. I know Daniel does as well.
Yep.
So we still have that relationship that happens within our organizations. But here's what's really cool. MyEcon is where you get access to the products and the services. They pay out amazing commissions. Like, go, like, after this video, check out their compensation plan. I haven't seen a company that touches it. But here's what's great. We also have another company that saw the value and that created a online marketing system called Income Shift Pro, or ISP. And so if you hear that, just know that MyEcon and Income Shift Pro work together. And ISP actually is a marketing system that allows for you to market your MyEcon business. Guys, like, the majority of things are set up for you. There are some things as a business owner that, yes, you do have to do in the system. But if I was brand new, if I had just joined this company and this was me a year ago, I was brand new, this would have been a godsend, because we're talking capture pages that are done for you, an integrated autoresponder. There's so many things that we're so excited about. There's something that we like to call, it's basically the ability for us to help people grow their team, and other leaders can help people grow their teams.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too in the weeds about it, but just know that you have a system with all of the things that you need to grow your My Econ business online.
So if you're checking this out for the first time, we're going to get into some things and talk about systematically for people that have been in for just a few weeks now. We're going to start talking to that group of people. So if something, tripped your trigger or sparked some interest, just, get back with whoever caused you to see what you're seeing right now within this webinar. If it's Ashley and I, it's Daniel, or somebody else that we're connected with, just let them know you want some more information, because we're going to shift gears, kick it back over to the man, and he's going to start talking about how to grow this thing on automation. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And automation is really what it's all about, because that's, for me, originally a little over 2 years ago, why I decided to build a business online, because it literally, like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I was right up the road in the mall in New Hampshire, and I was passing out business cards for another more traditional network marketing opportunity that I was in. And I was doing whatever it took, because I had my why, had my decision made. I was going to support my family, and this probably my 11th, network marketing opportunity over the last 20 years. And I finally made the decision that this is it. But as I was passing around business cards one cold night in January, I was like, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way to do this, and live the life that I know we deserve to live. And long story short, I got into online marketing, and we, a lot of our team, a lot of people that are with us here were with us in other businesses, other online businesses. And we got to a point where it's like, we needed to make that shift. We needed, 2019, we know where we want to go. We know where we all deserve to be. And, all those things that we deserve to bring into our life. But in my opinion, we just weren't getting that as much as we could have. And we knew that we had to kind of make a shift. And we decided to do this 11 days before Christmas, man. And I got to tell you, it's probably one of the best decisions that I feel we've made for our team. And was a little nerve-wracking? Yes. Was it very exciting? Yes. Am I glad that we made that decision? Absolutely, 100%. And our team is exploding very, very, very quickly. It's fun every couple hours just to go hit the refresh button and just see your team grow. I know we all get a kick out of that. And obviously when those emails pop into our inbox that our team is growing, which is really, really cool. But one of the main things that we're going to set up now, we initially said, I told you guys in the very beginning, wanted to share with that overview, so you guys that are new, that are brand new, seeing this for the first time, you guys can understand kind of what this business is that we're talking about. But now it's time to really kick it down into gear and start setting all of you guys up for success in 2019. So I want to talk to you guys about traffic, driving traffic. So, and I want you guys to picture this. I mean, our team is growing literally by the hour, which is crazy. But most of the growing that we're doing right now, a lot of that is kind of organic, and it's people reaching out to people. We're using social media, YouTube, Facebook, that type of thing. We're going to really open this up now. And I want to get everybody on our team driving as much traffic as humanly possible. Obviously, we understand that there's some financial things involved here. And we're going to talk about budgets. We're going to talk about how to do this strategically. But one of the best things that we can do as a team, and that is going to help you grow, and it's going to help our team grow, most importantly, it's going to help you make a lot more money, is all doing the same thing consistently and watching our team exponentially grow and explode as we go into 2019. So one of the things that we need to start doing now, and I'm not going to get into too much of the nuts and bolts, because I know there's a lot of brand new people on here, so I don't want to dive too deep, because everything that we're going to talk about tonight, we have training videos for, either on our training site or the Getting Started Guide. We have training videos that'll walk you through much more in detail, step by step, click by click, how to where do I go to get the traffic? What do I click on? How do I set it up? How do I know the difference between what link to send and what not to send, that type of thing. We have all of that for you. Okay. So I'm not going to get into too much of that, but the best thing that you guys can start doing right now, like right now, today, this week, as we are literally just, really 2 days away from 2.5, 3 days away from 2019, is to start generating traffic. So 2 sources that I am going to personally recommend. I know I can speak for the Reekers and they can kind of recommend very similar sources too, is one, you can get some solo ads going. And for those that are brand new, what a solo ad is basically you're just kind of renting space on a big list of people that are looking for a make money online opportunity. And all you have to do is share this business, MyEcon and Income Shift Pro, with that list. It's pretty much that simple. I'm not going to dive too deep into that, but solo ads is a great way to go. We have a great solo ad provider that our team works specifically with. He gives a hoot about your results, which is really cool. He gives a hoot about you. So we can share that source with you. So if you're watching this and you're still trying to figure out, who do I go to? Where do I get these clicks from? How do I get traffic going? Obviously, you can get back to your sponsor. You can leave a comment down below this video. You can ask that question. If you guys are in our group chat, you guys can certainly ask that question there. But solo ads is a great way to go. We have a very trusted source that we use, that we've been using for, I think almost a year now, which is really cool. So we know the people that we work with. The other source that I would highly recommend, it's the source that I'm personally using right now. As a matter of fact, Facebook ads has kind of been my bread and butter for really the last 2 years. And I've really kind of peeled back the amount of money I'm putting into Facebook ads, and I'm going more towards what's called Bing pay-per-click. Now, again, we have that source right in our Getting Started guide, right on our training site. Our team are using those 2 sources. So we have the traffic sources for you. Okay. So if you're watching this and you're new and you're wondering, how do I automate my business? The key word there, automation. How do I get automation going? Is start driving traffic. So those are the 2 sources that we recommend. We work with both the Bing pay-per-click vendor directly. Okay. He's actually in our Facebook groups. He intermingles with us, and he's there to answer questions. He's there to help us out. He, again, just like our solo ad provider, cares about your results. So the best thing that you can start doing right now is to get some solo ads going, or get some Bing pay-per-click going, or do both, but select the capture pages that you want to use and start driving traffic. But what's more important is being consistent with that traffic. You want to be able to select a budget. And we're going to talk about that in just a second, but select a budget that you can go to. You can pull it out of your pocket anytime you need it. It's your traffic budget. So you can have traffic flowing to your business consistently. And that's what, realistically, that's why we're here. That's why you're watching me right now. That's why the A team is here with me right now, because we have been consistent with our business over a period of time. We've consistently driven traffic. We've consistently followed up, and we've consistently gotten results because of that consistency. So that's why when we're talking about getting some traffic going and having a budget to manage your traffic is very, very, very important. So we have the 2 traffic sources for you. Literally, we can show you exactly how to get started, how to set up, what page to use, what link to use. We got it. We got all that. All you got to do is just get ready to start running some traffic as we head into the new year. And once we get everybody doing that, our team is going to explode very, very quickly with the tools that we have, the rotators, the follow-up systems, and all those cool things that we'll get to a little bit later. So guys, I'm going to kick it over to you, because we talked about traffic, getting some traffic going. We have the sources. We have great traffic. We have good, high quality traffic that, plain and simple, is already getting people on our team a lot of really, really good results. So why don't you guys maybe talk a little bit about how to budget for your traffic so you can have it constantly flowing so you can get good, consistent results?
Absolutely.
Yep. There's some really cool stuff that maybe not everybody caught there or understands what all is happening. If you look at huge multi-million-dollar corporations, and I don't care what industry, there's a lot of moving pieces to it, right? Okay. And typically, if there's a breakdown in one of those pieces, like it costs the company big time. So what you just heard was Daniel just described a finely tuned machine that over the last year, and I'm not going to call Ashley and I a mastermind. Daniel might be. We are not. But people that we've just figured out what works.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we put it into a system, because if it works for us, it'll work for you guys. And if it doesn't work, for everybody, we won't promote it. So you just heard Daniel talk about, hey, we have the capture pages. We have the vehicle. We have the platform. We've got the people, and we know them personally. We work one-on-one with them that'll be handling the traffic. Okay. That says a whole bunch, especially when we're talking about building a business online where no one trusts anybody. This is all under one thing that is happening right now. Okay. Very cool. You'll understand that more as you read on. But as far as driving traffic, it's extremely important. It's everything. There's a couple ways to do it. There's the free way, and then there's the fast way. Okay. And I like to talk from a business owner standpoint here and just let you know, we drive free traffic. We also invest in traffic, because what we wanted to do, and something Daniel taught us a year ago, was get traffic running to your business as fast as humanly possible. And we did that through paid traffic or solo ads. He said, now that thing's on automation, you got traffic going to your business. Now we can go learn other things like YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. Okay. And so the thing that we had to come to the conclusion on was, yes, I want to do free traffic because it's fast. Or I'm sorry, yes, I want to do paid traffic because it's fast. Yes, I want to do free traffic because it's free. Okay. Takes consistency, takes a period of time, but I met Daniel via free traffic. Right?
Yeah.
And so here's the thing that Ashley and I, day one, almost a year ago, had to figure out. What's our budget? Okay. And we asked Daniel, what's a good budget? And he said, whatever you can be consistent with.
That's probably the biggest, like one of the number one top 5 questions that we get. What do you guys, how much do you spend on traffic?
It's not even a question, because it's not about us. It's about you and your business.
Because it's your business. Yeah.
When we started running traffic a year ago, we had a $50 a week budget. And that was what it was. Number one, I just wanted to see if it worked.
We did.
Honestly. But what we found, go ahead.
And by work, we don't mean making millions of dollars overnight.
Nope, that's not it at all. I wanted to see if somebody would click on my ad, join my subscriber list, so I could stay in touch with them.
I remember the day we got our first subscriber on our list, we were like, holy.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. I mean, we couldn't, I think we messaged you, Daniel, and we're like, we got our first one. I think the first one was you and I. But then after that, like our first legit one, it was like, it's working. Our follow-ups were working. It was so exciting.
But here's the thing, guys. What we wanted to do was pick a number that we could be very consistent with. So it was $50 a week. Now, when we saw that $50 a week was working, meaning people were clicking on our list or clicking on our advertisement, putting their information in, and then joining what's called the list. The money's in the list. You'll hear that. So we could continue to follow up with them via email and continue to build something called know, like, and trust. That's all I needed to see. It worked. And what we did was we stayed consistent with that, and then our business started paying us. And the cool thing about when your business starts to pay you is you have an opportunity to do something called scale. Okay. So instead of doing $50 in a week, we maybe did $100 in a week. And then our business grew faster. And then it grew faster. And then it grew faster. Okay. It was exciting. We didn't take our first $100 paycheck from our business and say, let's go eat a steak and seafood dinner. Boy, I don't want to make $100 a month. I want to make $1 million a month. You know what I mean? And so that's something to understand here. So traffic's, it's really simple. Budget's very simple. There's a free way, there's the fast way, and then there's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the biggest term there is picking your budget for what works for you. Take like we've done full trainings where we step people through, like, here's how you can look at your budget. There are always things you can remove from your budget to make way for
our training right there, because you do have it.
Yeah. Like even if it's, $50 a week or $100 a week, whatever it is. But the biggest key is staying consistent. So Adam and I set up our ritual every Sunday. Yep. We were setting up our traffic for the week, and we knew when the traffic was going to run. So we knew when our solo ad provider or our Bing pay-per-click provider was going to be running it, and we could expect traffic to start on Thursday. And every single week we held ourselves to it. We weren't hitting midweek going, oh, shoot, we got to run our traffic. Like it was happening no matter what, because we wanted to stay consistent in our business.
That's exactly what we did.
For sure.
It was fun, huh?
It was a good time.
And it worked.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun year.
And you know, the best part is we've watched and we've helped a ton of people do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the best part, is watching somebody that comes on and they have real legitimate, concerns, fears, whatever it is. So do we. The funnest thing is watching them when the light bulb comes on and they're like, wow, they're not lying to me. They're actually telling me the truth and they're going to help me.
Yep.
Game on.
Getting your first subscriber, getting your first sale, like there's nothing better than getting an email from my econ stating, hey, congratulations, you just earned a commission. It's like, what? So, with that being said, do you have anything else to add?
Well, yeah, I'll just tell you what Daniel may be talking about next. Here's the thing. Once we invested in traffic, we wanted to see a return on our investment. Okay. And so the way that we got the return on the investment was through following up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm going to run traffic, I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to get my ROI, and that comes from following up.
What's the old saying? The fortune is in the follow-up.
The fortune is in the follow-up, but we just have the power to do it on automation.
Absolutely.
Over to you, sir.
Boom. So yeah, I mean, couldn't have put it any simpler. I mean, so many times, like you guys just said, people will reach out to me and say, hey, how much should I spend on traffic per week? I can't answer that. I'm not you. I'm not the A-team. I'm not, Bob, Bill, Susie, and everybody else that's here watching this. So I can't decide for you what works best for you. That has to be a decision that you make. And there's part of this business that, there's automation involved, and the automation is amazing. It can free up your time. It can pay you very, very well. But there are some areas where you do need to be resourceful. You do need to make decisions that are going to affect your business, like what type should, just like the A-team just talked about, when they first started, they did $50 a week. And that was really just to kind of, get their feet wet and make sure that it works and see the automation go. And then they obviously started to scale up from there. And just like Adam said, there's the freeway where, if you're the type of person where you want to post every single day on Facebook, you want to follow up with everybody that likes and comments on your photo, you can do that. It's just going to cost you a lot of time. Where if you want to do it the fast way, you're going to do it with paid traffic. And again, we have all of the tools, all of that to help you get started and start creating that automation and getting your business moving. So 100%, guys, this is the point where we kind of just went through a massive growth phase from really, it was about the 15th of December or so when we decided to say, yes, we're going to jump on this. We're going to do this opportunity. So we went through a massive growth phase. And I think during that growth phase, a lot of people came on board. They were excited. They kind of plugged into the team. They kind of saw what this was. They really liked it. And now it's time that everyone puts their foot on the gas. We get some traffic flowing. And like we said before, consistent action is going to equal for you consistent results. That's how we get the results that we do, is we're very, very consistent, period. So the next thing that we want to be really, really consistent with, the first thing is traffic. And the second part of that, guys, is the follow-up. So if you're brand new and you're watching this for the first time, or you're just kind of checking this out, we have a system that does all of the follow-up for you. Yes, there's a little bit of work involved. Yes, you got to go in and click a couple things and adjust a couple of things. But again, we have the tools and the technology and the training to show you all of that. But follow-up is the number one thing that is going to help you get the results that you truly want to get. And, Adam and Ashley said it themselves. They got really, really good at following up. That's how they were able to explode their team to, over 1,000 people, is by following up. Yes, the automation is great. Yes, the automation will do a lot of that for you, but you want to make sure that you have a system that enables you to follow up automatically. Now, I'm going to recommend to our team that's watching this right now, for the people that are joined, for the people that are on our team, for the people that are truly ready, that are watching this to make 2019 their best year ever, follow up by all means possible. We have some people that are on our team that are really, really, really good at following up. Carlos and David and many, many, many others that are on our team, but folks that know how to follow up. So when someone joins, they land on your list, they're going through the traffic, they go through your page, they land on your list. Yes, the automated emails are going to go out, but now, depending on what type of capture page that you're using, depending on what type of system that you're using, if you have the opportunity to follow up via text, if you have the opportunity to follow up via personal email, not just using the autoresponder system itself, but sending them a personal email, but also thinking about with your follow-ups that are going out, whether it be a personal email, whether it be your automated emails that are going out through the system itself, the Income Shift Pro system, what is in that email that is going to, allow the person on the other end to see you, to realize who you are. So when I say follow up by all means possible, I mean, with your follow-ups, are you putting in your Facebook link? Are you allowing people to actually connect with you? Are you putting in your phone number? Are you giving them a chance to text, to call, your email address, to email you back and say, hey, I liked what I saw, but I have a couple of questions before I get started? Because if you're not doing these things, guys, you can still win, but you're limiting your chances now. Okay. You're limiting your chances. So the more, by all means possible, what I just talked about, the more that you can open yourself up and give people the opportunity to know who you are, to know more about the system, the more you're going to win. So yes, we have the automated tools that are going to go up and do the follow-up for you, but we also have the training that's going to show you how to customize that follow-up. So if you want to send a video, if you want to put your phone number in there, if you want to give them your Facebook link so they can follow up with you. And that's what we would recommend, because we have experience doing this. We know what works and we know what doesn't work. And then we know what kind of works. All right. So what's going to work is the level in which you follow up. So once you get your lead, once you get people on your list, think about what you're doing to follow up with them. Block that time out per day, per week, whatever. But if you can block out little sections of time throughout the week that you can focus on your follow-up. I know if you guys have been in the online world, and especially on social media, Facebook, you guys have probably heard the term Follow-Up Friday. Well, they call it Follow-Up Friday because somewhere along the line, somebody in the industry coined that day as a great day to follow up with people. Someone actually made that a routine for themselves so they can go follow up with people. That's their day to follow up with people that are on their list. All right. So for you, use the system, but also use the system to the best of its ability. Do you have a picture in there? Do you have a video in your email? Do you have your phone? What are you doing on your end? Not just the system's end, but what are you doing on your end to follow up with your lead? Are you reaching out to them? You got to ask yourself these things, because this is plain and simple, guys. This is what's going to set you apart from the people that are getting okay results and the people that are getting really good results. And that's it. And so many other opportunities that we've all been in, you see the people on the leaderboard and you obviously think, what are they doing to get on that leaderboard? I know I ask that same question whenever I join a brand new opportunity or whatever opportunities in the past. I looked at that leaderboard and I said, what are they doing? What am I not doing that I need to start doing in order to get where they are? And chances are almost all of them had a system or a way of driving a lot of traffic and having a very significant, follow-up series or specific way of following up with people in order to get them to join their business opportunity. So I would recommend to you guys that you start practicing and getting very, very good at following up. Now, there's many, many different ways to do that. Of course, we're going to teach you, coach you, and show you more intricate, a deep dive way of doing those follow-up steps kind of one at a time. But I encourage you guys that are here, that are on our team, that are watching this, and those that are even interested that are watching this, sitting on the sidelines right now, the fortune is in the follow-up, guys. So the better you can get at following up and the more consistent, again, here's that word consistency again, what we're talking about, the more consistent and better you can get at following up, the more consistent and better results you're going to start to see in 2019. So I think that's all I have for follow-up right now, but I'll kick it over to you guys to kind of cover the next chunk, which again is something very, 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 very important to our team, is plugging people in, once you actually make that connection as part of that follow-up, once you actually make that connection, to take them and then plug them into a system, plug them into a team, plug them into a community so they can stay connected. They can have themselves surrounded by positive, like-minded people, and they can focus on the things that they need to focus on. So over to you guys.
Exactly. So you touched on one thing. You talked about plugging people in, but I think what's really important is that you yourself are plugged in first.
Yep.
And so by you yourself being plugged in and just actively like being involved in whatever team you're a part of. So here's something, like if you're watching this tonight, chances are you are either working with someone who is a member of Daniel's team or is a member of Adam and I's team. And so we do things very similarly.
Very similar.
But we also do things
One
differently.
word.
That's just a part of leadership. But I think what's important is that you guys, we have so many tools available to you. We never want, I think the hardest thing for me is when somebody reaches out and they're like, I feel like I'm on an island. And 9 times out of 10, when I ask that person, like, hey, are you plugging into the webinars? Are you a part of our, our private Facebook community where people are coming together, where we're asking questions? Are you a member of, Daniel's chat group? Well, no. I'm like, let's get you plugged in. And then I typically follow up with those people a week later and they're like, oh my gosh, I've been learning so much. Like, thank you. I feel like I'm a part of a community now. Yeah. And for us, it's like, you should never feel like you're on your own island. You do not have to do this by yourself. You have an entire team of people behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel's team with the 6-figure business team. Is that right? Did I say that accurately?
6-figure business page, close enough.
Okay, thank you.
We recently had a name change, so it's all good.
Right. Rebrand. And then us with 3LE team, like there are so many platforms to plug into. I'll let you take it.
Well, for sure. I mean, the thing that's so important, and I want to just take some time to talk to you guys about this. There are shortcuts in this industry. Okay. Now, if you're a person that likes automation and likes people coming to you versus you having to go to them, I'm pretty confident you're also a person that likes shortcuts. I call it ambitiously lazy. It means I'll work really hard figuring something out one time if it means I don't have to work that hard in the future, right? Okay. When we're talking about plugging people into a community, that is a shortcut. Now, you don't have to be, okay, my wife and I, like college dropouts, okay? If I hadn't been a good athlete in high school, I don't know if they would have given me a diploma for that thing. You don't have to be a genius to do this thing. You have to get good at using the tools. You can have no personality at all, okay? You can not even really like to be that nice to people, which I've been there in the past. I've grown. But I'll tell you what, if you get good at plugging people into the system, you will blow past people like they're standing still. Because it is the culture and the community and the system and the training that's going to take the pressure off of you and do a lot of work for you. Is it going to do it all? No. You got to drive the traffic. You got to follow up. You actually have to show them where Daniel's page is or where our page is. You have to show them sometimes, here's the webinar link for tonight. Okay. Sometimes you have to be willing to do that, but you don't have to be the expert. Okay. You don't have to go get yourself a group of 10, start doing your own Zoom meetings, mastermind something and be like just a world killing leader. You don't have to. It's already built for you. Okay. And seriously, there's 3 people on this webinar right now that have already went through the landmine field for you. I can tell you where not to step if you don't want to get blown up or thrown off course. Trust me, we've been blown up tons of times. We've made tons of mistakes. But if you just follow where we're going, I'll say, hey, don't step there. You might want to do this differently. Hey, come here. Shh, just come here. Follow me. We'll go this way. That's real coaching and real mentorship. And that's what we've tried to build within each of our communities. And I think we've probably done a pretty good job of it. But I'll tell you what, who can make it better is you guys first learning what we're doing and then adding to it, adding value, because you all can add value. The more value you add to the community that you're a part of, the better it gets when every single person plugs their newest person into it. Mm-hmm. The only time you'll have a problem with your people plugging their people in is if they don't see any value in your community. Trust me, there's like all day long people beating down the doors to get plugged into our different groups. In fact, we don't let them in if we're not working with them. Or if somebody on our team is not working with them, sometimes I have to do a little covert operation. Like, do you actually know someone in here, or are you just trying to steal what we're doing to use and do whatever you do with it? That's how powerful what we're doing is. Okay. Plug them in. There's Facebook community, there's chat groups. We have a training platform launched. You have the new person training guide that Daniel spent a ton of time on.
Which is awesome. It's been great. And on both of our Facebook platforms, we have like a video and a link to that getting started guide, which has been super helpful.
Yep.
And then we have, and I know Daniel, you guys, we have full blown training sites that are coming soon. Ours will be launched upon the new year, which we're excited about.
Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see.
But again, just another resource that you can plug into. And we recognize that people learn differently all the time. Having video, having something that's visual helps you as well. So
absolutely. So plug them in, and then sometimes you just get out of their way. I mean, as a sponsor, coach, upline, whatever you want to call it, you need to be a pressure release valve. Don't ever be a boss. Okay. Because the second you start being a boss, number one, they don't like the job that they have, so they're going to quit you too. And you don't want to do that to somebody, because if they just can see what we're doing, they can take this and build a future of their own. And that's all we're trying to do. All right. That's all I've got, sir.
Cool. And, something I want to point out too is one of the things, and this is what I truly, truly respect out of Adam and Ashley, is over the last year, you guys just please take a second and think about this, is these guys are here with me tonight because they made a decision, almost a year ago to, they got online. Yeah, they started a business, but they did something called branding. They started to brand themselves. They started to brand who they are, the 3LE team. And they started, they have a Facebook. So yeah, I have a Facebook community. A lot of you guys that are watching this might be part of that. There's thousands of people in there. That has been built up over the last 2 years. And now they are starting to build their own community. And, call it what it is. It's freaking awesome. I need to watch my words here because I'm being politically correct, but it's an absolutely amazing community run by amazing people. And not just that, it's an amazing culture. And so, but again, I'm trying to be simple here, but by doing that, they have set themselves apart as leaders. So they kind of have their own way of doing things. They have their own training, which is all awesome. We have training, they have training. But what I'm trying to get to here is success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. Okay. So what I decided to do 2 years ago when I came online, I wanted to create a community that could be kind of that, that helpful force, if you call it, that showed people how to build a business online, that showed people those things, those tips, those tricks, those whatever I was learning, I was turning around and sharing that with my community so I could teach the average person how to build a business online. And obviously the Reekers are doing that, and they're doing that very, very well. So down the road, as we get into 2019, I know I speak for these guys 1,000% when I say we would love to see some of you guys start to really brand yourself online. We already have people on here that are starting to brand themselves. I mean, I'll throw a shout out to Jerry Adams right now, man, because I think that dude shared this video about 47 times. But I mean, he's a guy who's stepping up. He's making a name for himself. He's being super positive. He's posting videos all the time. And so yes, what you guys might see as we get into 2019 is people that start to branch off and have their own brand, their own community, their own sorts of trainings, because and you guys said it yourselves, like everybody learns in a different way. So there might be some things that I teach that people like, oh, I really like how you did that. And then there might be some things that the A team teaches that, I love Adam's video. He explained that really, really well. And then you might see one of Jerry's videos and be like, ooh, yo, that dude's onto something. So overall, guys, we want to be able to provide you with the community, the team, the structure, the system, everything that works that's going to help you get to wherever it is that you want to be. You can use our systems, you can use our coaching, you can use our training, but ultimately we want to see you guys win. We want to see you guys, at some point start to brand yourself and really start to kind of plain and simple, we at some day we want you to leave the nest. You know what I mean? We want you to leave the herd and go be you, go be your own thing. So, you know, part of our job as coaches and as leaders and mentors is going to be to help you guys get there at some point, if that is something that you want, because not everybody wants to, you know, be in that type of spotlight, because it does take a certain type of person. Some people are just comfortable just sitting behind their Mac and making tons of money, and that's cool. That's what they want. But I guess what we're trying to say here, guys, is get in here, be in our community, learn from us, and then run. We've shown you really some simple things that you need to do, man. Plug into the system, be part of the community, use the automation tools that we have, because plain and simple, they work. We've already proven in less than a month how fast this puppy can grow, and it is moving very, very quickly. And all you got to do is plug in, be part of this, use the tools that we have, use the training that we have, stay consistent, drive traffic, and follow up. If you can do these things that we've laid out for you and that the system has laid out for you, you will win, period. I don't know if you guys want to cover anything else.
No,
that was it, man.
I would say, like, if you're checking this out for the first time, somebody invited you, get back in touch with those people. We are not about to throw our own links in there. Like, we want to, we believe in building a business with integrity. So get back in touch with the person that invited you. They can get you some more information. Obviously, you know, we'd love to have you as a part of our team. You know, we work to just build a genuine culture of people who can honestly make money online and build a business online. And just shout out to Daniel. The guy works like tirelessly. I know he provides for his family. He's got a son with special needs, and he's the cutest darn thing I've ever seen.
Daniel or Lucas?
Well, let's be honest, it's Lucas.
This kid right here.
Right there. He's awesome, you guys. Daniel has an amazing story. He and his wife Katie are just amazing, awesome people, and we just appreciate. He's a humble guy, but he taught us a lot. He helped us avoid the landmines for a long time in our business. And so I would be limbless
right now if I get out of the way.
Oh man. So
he's like, whoa, let's start here and slow down.
Pretty much.
And that's what we'll do for you.
Yep. So we're just excited for 2019. Again, we're excited to have so many people on board that have already said yes to this thing, that are out there growing their business. But the biggest thing is to get involved, plug in, and take action. That's what you can do to set yourself up for success this next year.
Absolutely.
So, anything from you?
No.
Cool.
That's it.
Okay. That's all we have.
Yeah. So plain and simple call to action, guys. If you're watching this and you're brand new and you haven't gotten started yet, just get back to the person that shared this video with you. We'll be happy to plug you guys in and pull you under our wing and plain and simple help you win in 2019. That's what we're here to do. If you guys are already on board and you're on our team, hopefully you guys are keying in on what we were saying. We want to set you guys up for consistency now and really start to get you guys as our team here. And I want to call something out too. I'll finish my thought, and I want to come back and call something out. Is, we're giving you guys basically the steps to win. Get some traffic going. Speed wins, guys. Speed wins every single time. So, Adam talked about there's a free method, and then there's free, and then there's fast. Okay. So get a budget going, get some traffic going, stay consistent with that traffic, get some follow-up going, use the training and the tools that we have to really follow up and start driving your results forward. And if you're doing those two basic things, your traffic and your follow-up, if you're doing those two basic things and you're using a system that works, which is the system that we're using here, MyEcon and Income Shift Pro, guys, you guys, plain and simple, you will get results. And we're here to help you guys win in 2019. But the thing I want to point out here too, which I think this is what I love, and this is the biggest difference that I've really experienced in the last, 15 days really, or I don't even know. I'm using the new math here, but, and really like the last couple of weeks, whatever the time is, I don't know, since we said yes to this opportunity, and I'm comparing this to other things that we've done, guys, we're making this an open book. We're literally making this an open book. If you just look at what we're doing right now, we're doing team trainings live on Facebook, because there's no secrets here. We're not hiding, like we don't have this secret formula, this secret weapon. Just plain and simple, get out there on social media, go to YouTube or whatever and watch videos. A lot of these gurus, a lot of these top online earners, they don't show you what they do, but with our tools, with our systems, whatever, like we're doing a team training right now live on Facebook in multiple different groups. This video has been shared, I don't even know how many times, because we want everybody to see what we're doing. We have an amazing team. We have an amazing community. We have amazing tools that work, that get people real life results. And we're not going to hide that. We're not going to tuck away in some corner of the internet where like only we know about this cool little secret. Like we're sharing this with everybody. And, you know, we're not going to be shy about that, because this system works. It helps people make more money. It's going to help you make more money as long as you take action, as long as you stay consistent. 2019, man, can be your best year ever. All you got to do is just follow what we show you to do. That's it.
Absolutely. That was a mic drop. Thanks, man. True. We've never done anything live like this. I mean, there's nothing to hide. We're telling you the truth, just like you said. That's the most exciting part. Refreshing, you know, like a breath of fresh air. This is fun. So
boom.
That's all
cool.
I got.
All right, guys. Well, A-Team, thank you guys very much for being here. And everybody, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, do me a favor, just drop them down below. If you guys are interested in jumping on board, just get back to the person that shared this video with you. Other than that, guys, hope you have a very safe and happy new year. And we will see you guys very, very soon as this team continues to grow and we bring more and more guests on and share with you the amazing results that we are getting. So we'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.
Take care. Bye.